Okay, YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you some specs and review on Installous 4, a Cydia application that allows you to install the Apple Store apps for free, and also a new update has came out that allows you to install apps that aren't on the Apple iTunes Store. I don't have it installed yet, so we're going to go through the whole install process. Now, I'm going to go into Cydia. Got to let it load. And just a helpful tip really quick, people report bugs and issues when downloading things. Now, I'm not saying this is always the cause of it, but up here whenever it says done or downloading packages, do not hit the cancel button because it is updating any links that have been updated over the time you've been off of Cydia. Now, if you do hit cancel whenever it says done packages, that does not mean it's done with everything. And you probably just cut it off while updating a lot of links, and that is why whenever you hit like to download something, it'll come up with like a red internal error or some other of that sort. Basically just wait for that to be done until you do anything else. I'm sorry, I can't really crop this out, so we're gonna have to deal with it for a second. But while it's doing that, I will show you what you will need before you install this app. It will be in hackulo.us. You'll need to install the source. It'll be in the description below. It is cydia.hackulo.us, Hackulo, and you just hit edit, add cydia.hackulo.us. I've already added it, so I'm not going to do it again. You just hit add source. I don't remember for sure if this one is one of the ones that comes up with this has been flagged as illegal. If it does, that's your decision to install it. If you do, they aren't responsible for anything that requires legal action, and neither am I. Just going ahead and reporting that. And this app is not copyrighted by me or any other person than Hackulo. So, what you'll do is you can either go to search or you can go directly to the Hackulo source, as I'm going to do. They have they have another app source that has like about over 15 or 1600 applications. But in this, you're just going to go to Installous 4. I'm just going to go ahead and show you if you're in a different language, you can install the translations. And then you have basically AppSync for 4.0, AppSync for 5.0, and then so on for basically is what it does is you don't have to connect it to power. You just have to be on the same Wi-Fi network. And Crackless will help you crack apps that you're in, but I don't recommend it unless you know exactly what you're doing. So, you're going to go to Installous 4. You're going to, this is a free app. Installous 4 is the most advanced and complete method to trying iOS applications on your iPhone, iPod, or iPad. You can browse, download, update, install, and share applications easily through the beautiful new design. Now, we're going to go ahead and install it. Confirm. Depending on your Wi-Fi network, obviously this will take a longer or faster amount of time. It doesn't really matter. Just a helpful hint, if whenever you're installing an app, you do not see gray, that does not mean it's not doing anything. If you do not see this moving, that just means it's a large app, or maybe the bar is frozen, that does not mean it's not downloading. The only time you need to get mad or worried about anything is if Cydia closes on its own, and if there's ever an internal error. If there's ever an internal error, then all you have to do is go back to Cydia, because it'll come up with return to Cydia, go back to install, make sure your little bar up here that says loading or downloading packages is done, then reinstall it again. And this is going to require a springboard restart. If for any chance you do have a tethered jailbreak on your 5.1.1 device, I do have videos that I have 2 different videos that will show you how to jailbreak 5.1.1 untethered, quick and easy. I recommend the absence video. But if you do want to use Snowbreeze, it works just as fine, it just takes a little bit longer. With absence, you do not need to download the firmware. Alright, now, it's going to come up, Installous, right here. You're going to click on it. Home, usually it may come up with something, it may not. Go to settings if you want to change it. Install automatically. That I do recommend. iTunes Sync is on. Don't hit delete automatically because you may need to go back and reinstall or uninstall something. And having the file right there helps with that immensely. Mobile Hunt doesn't really do too much for you. I don't recommend disabling it. Local notifications just brings up, if you do subscribe to updates from the cracked app creator, local sharing shares with any devices on your Wi-Fi network, which I don't recommend doing because that will slow down your speed immensely. Now, this what you're gonna do is, let's just see here. Let's see, in app. Let's go with Where's My Water? Costs $1. Well, now how about Explain? Or maybe it won't be there. This may also be a result of me needing to close down the app and redo it. Okay, no, I just typed it in wrong. Now, every single Explain thing that could be found is here. I recommend Explain 9. That's what I use. And here you go. You're going to go to it. Most of them will require you to go through an ad. Does not take long. Or it will just require you to type in a code or wait a couple of seconds. This is what you're going to do. I recommend either media file, if it's MediaFire, if it's there. If it's not, do not use datafilehost.com. Always look at the name. If it looks extremely stupid, and don't go with it. But, I mean, Scruffy 32, if anything's under MediaFire, most likely it's really good, or forshare.com. You're going to go there, and see on here, it's going to have me enter 4 different things. 5, 6, P, H. Done. Submit. And then it's going to want you to click on the link apparently. Or you can wait. I didn't know that, just letting you know. You can zoom in, I guess. Hit download file. Download starting. Well, okay. I don't know what happened there. But basically that's what you're going to do. Other apps will work. Sometimes you will encounter internal errors. That was probably the result of a broken link because of copyright claims. You are not responsible for any copyrights because you can claim that you were unaware of the copyright claims on the app from this application because there was no terms of use acceptance policy. Now, that's basically it. If you need any more help, comment, inbox, whatever. The Hackulo repo will be in the description. Now, I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to influence on you, but subscribe for more information, more app reviews, and featured apps that I enjoy and do think that you will enjoy and recommend installing will be coming soon. Please subscribe, check out my channel.